That elevator music has to go through ASCAP and get clearance.
Self-absorbed cunt.
They can't just play music in an elevator because the person who created the music has to get the royalties.
She thinks ASCAP's coming after her for playing music in her show that like fucking 3 Fruits and a bunch of white trash watch.
DJ Stingy's right. All bars that play live music have to pay these ASCAP fees. And it trickles down to the people that created the music. They get the royalties. ASCAP told me that I could play music in my show. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it.
What a fucking
She said to me,
bitch.
"Go ahead, do it."
Hey,
ASCAP,
this is a Yetta Teleband. I do an internet show for about 8 people.
Who gave
Can I
me
use your
permission
music?
to do it. But I knew enough to go there and get clearance because there was something in my head that told me it might not be right. But she told me, "Go ahead and do it." I actually wanted to buy the license. I went up with the check. I was going to buy the license. It was a couple of $1,000s to cover myself. I was going to buy that license to do it because there's a license you have to get to rebroadcast music. So I went up there with a couple of $1,000s to cover me, to buy the license so I could legally play music in my show. She said, "We do not license," this is what she told me, "individual shows at a website."
What a stupid bitch. Get
So that's
a
supposed
new
to be
hobby.
covered by the general site, which allows all of these shows to broadcast, like Vaughn. But then I said, "I don't know if they have the license or not." She said, "It's okay, just do it." She gave me verbal authorization to do it.
And then she
But I was ready
laughed
to
at
pay
you
for the
after you
license
left for
because I was
having
a
nothing
student
better
enough
to
and
do
smart
with your
enough to
pathetic
know
life.
that it might not be legal to do. And she said, go do it. And I have her name, and I have the date that I went there, too.
Nobody cares,
signed in.
dumbass. Nobody gives a shit.
And they could check their camera. I was there to get clearance for that. So it's not about just buying a CD and giving it to someone else. You can do that because it's private use. But the sharing of it, it's like if somebody puts a film up at a site and then allows everybody to download it, that's illegal. That's piracy. That's piracy.
This is called piracy
The people that made
for
the film are
retards.
supposed to be paid for that.
I like to get all my legal advice from a elementary school teacher from the ghetto.
So you're talking apples and oranges. I mean, one thing to share it with a friend, but it's quite another thing to go to these sites and all this downloaded stuff to all of a sudden be considered legal. It's not legal. So that's why I was for SOPA when everybody else was against it, because everybody wants them to be able to do whatever they want to do without paying for it, basically.